secured, all bolts present, not bit, broken, or damaged. Checking the belt, properly secured, all bolts present, not bit, broken, or damaged. No, not cut or frayed. Looking at the latch, properly locked, properly secured, mounted, bolted, all it locks, whatever latches. The belt, the buckle, properly mounted, secured, all bolts present, not bit, broken, or damaged. Alright, here we go. Alright, so now I will turn the key into the on position. Alright, I'm looking at my DEF, my ABS, my DEF light, my air buzzer and warning light. It will pop on if my air is below 50 psi. 55 psi. 55 psi. So now I will perform a safe start. Clutch depress, rear shifters in neutral. Turn it on. Alright, so now I'll start off with my water gauge. My water gauge temperature between 180 and 210 degrees Fahrenheit, which is is rising properly. Looking at my oil pressure gauge between 20 to 50 psi, and I'll rev the engine down to make sure my needle is working properly. Needle is working properly. Now I'm going over to my voltmeter. My voltmeter is between 12 to 14 volts, means my alternator is charging properly. Now I'm looking at my air pressure gauges, my primary and secondary. Right now it's between 120 to 140, which is PSI, which is at cutout. Boom, boom. All right, so now I'll start down here. I'm looking at my feet heater, turn it all the way up. So I'm making sure heating properly down low. It's heating properly. So now I'm looking at my defroster. Defrosted properly. All right, now I'm cutting it off. All right, now I'm checking my windshield wiper and blades. Windshield wiper fluid first. Windshield wiper fluid is working properly. Alright, here we go. So, blades, probably mounted secured, all bolts present, not bit, broken, or damaged, not dry rotted, cut, or frayed, has proper tension with the windshield. Windshield, probably mounted secured, all bolts present, not bit, broken, or damaged, clean, clear, not cracked, no illegal stickers, no obstructions. Looking at both my mirrors, probably mounted secured, all bolts present, not bit, broken, or damaged, clean, clear, not cracked, properly adjusted to my seat and knee. Alright, so now I'm coming in, got my air horn. Got my city horn. Steering wheel, probably not secured, all bolts present, not bit, broken, or damaged. Have no more than 2-inch plate on a 20-inch wheel. Now I'm looking for my safety equipment, which I have to get out and get the safety equipment. Looking at my 3 reflective triangles, probably not secured, all bolts present, not bit, broken, or damaged. My fuses, since my tractor runs on fuses, have extra fuses. Probably not secured, all bolts present, not bit, broken, or damaged. My fire extinguisher, it's a 5BC fully charged in the green fire extinguisher. Probably not secured, all bolts present, not bit, broken, or damaged. Now I will be going to my lights. Turn the lights on. All right, I'm going to my 4-way flashers. 4-way flashers right here. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. High beams. Alright, so that concludes the in-cab gauges. Now I will perform a brake leakage test. So now I will push in the gauges. My wheels are chopped, by the way.
What gauges we pushing in?
Both. I'm gonna push it in. Alright.
So you're pushing in the trailer protection valve and the trailer brakes.
Pushing in tractor protection valve and the trailer brakes. Alright, so now I will cut it off. Cut off my engine. Turn it on, but don't start it. Alright, so now my first test, I will be checking my foot off the brake, I should not be losing no more than 3 psi in 1 minute. So I'm going to count.
Per second and 1 minute.
What is 3 psi per minute? Per minute. It's per minute.
Yeah.
Here we go. You ready?
Yes, sir.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
You're good.
All right. So now I'll be checking with my foot on the brake. I should not be losing more than 4 psi in 1 minute. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. All right. So now I'll be fanning my brakes down to 55 psi, around 55 psi, and my air buzzer and warning light should come on. There's my air buzzer and warning light. So my air buzzer and warning light works properly. So now I will fan it down to about 40 psi. So my tractor protection valve will close, and that will engage my emergency spring brake. And so my red, yellow knob should pop. So here we go. That's it. There it is. And that's yellow. So now my tractor protection valve works properly, and my spring brakes are properly engaged. So that concludes my leakage test. So here we go. Let me start it back up.
Perform a safe start. Okay, perform a safe start. To do your tug test. You have to say it.
All right. Now I perform a safe start to do my tug test. Well, no, actually I don't,
You gotta
because I gotta
build it
let
up.
it build up.
You gotta build it up by turning it on.
You have to
Crank
crank
it
it
up.
and let it build up. You
Go.
gotta make sure it was the neutral.
So now I will check. I will rev the engine so my air pressures will build up. So right now, I will make sure I'm checking all the gauges, make sure I covered all gauges. So right now, I will make sure I'll check all my gauges during this time to make sure that I covered everything. So check it. So you can turn this off. Just turn it off right now.